count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One gone here.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Slapped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Got it by him for the K. Royals go down. Bottom of the second. And digging in for San Francisco, Jock Peterson. That clips the corner. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Peterson swings, mashes one deep to right, and that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for two, and he's got a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That's two consecutive extra base hits for these guys. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And a foul ball left side. Wade at second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
The pitch. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. One out and a runner at second. On the ground to third. Zips it across. That's out number 2. And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. First offering misses badly for ball 1. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam in his big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started, and to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. That one way outside, and it's 1-0. Massey, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike two.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put the ball in play. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And now Nate Eaton.
No ball. 1 strike.
Waters over at first with 1 away. And it's 1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that one gets down, fair ball. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Grounded out his first time. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
As we go to the last of the third, and digging in for San Francisco, J.D. Davis. Out towards right center field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away. Thairo Estrada to the plate. That pitch gets the corner. Strike one. Estrada measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. 0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Haniger at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fought off foul. And he deals. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Got him looking. That's his second strikeout. Start of the 4th. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Professor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next one in the dirt.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Left-hand batter waits. The punch out there, and 1 out now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now Salvador Perez.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Bounce to the right, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Now Edward Olivares. That's in there. 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And next up for the Royals, MJ Melendez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Snags the liner back to the mound. Tosses to first, third out. So 1 hit is all they get. On now to the bottom. Back here at the ballpark. And now Mike Yastrzemski. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And it's even up. Next pitch misses, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. And that's the first out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has
line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. The 1-0. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Sends it to first. Play is made, 2 out. Now it's the Giants catcher, Blake Sabol. And the first offering is not close. And it's fouled away.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And strike 2.
1-2 to count.
Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And delivers outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Peterson at third with 2 away. And he walked him.
Check your base, ball 4.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And the pitch. In the air, right field. Waters makes the catch, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes a pitch. That clips the zone. 0-2. And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Drew Waters stands in. Up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time. That ends the frame. KC down. Welcome back. Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants. Helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Bay Area kid who loved his San Francisco Giants, and so cool that he was able to establish a career with this team. Got to the big leagues pretty quickly, called up a little bit early, and never went back down again.
Crawford has played the most games at shortstop in Giants history. You could make a pretty good case he's the best shortstop in the history of the franchise. Now it's J.D. Davis. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as new pitcher now, Dylan Coleman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a pitch. And a good eye there. That one not close. 2 balls and a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. And now it's going to be Thairo Estrada. That one's in there, 0-1. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Kicks and deals. And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So coming into the game now on defense, Marco Luciano. He's in at shortstop. And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. So up now for Kansas City, Nate Eaton. Towards first, and it stays fair. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Bobby Witt Jr. in plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Vinny Professor. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
And now it's even up. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. Up the middle, gathers, and throws to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, out towards right center. Waters ranging back. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. And Jock Peterson stands in. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco. Now the left fielder, Edward Olivares. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the catcher, M.J. Melendez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And next up for the Royals, Nicky Lopez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. In for a strike, 0-1. Splits the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Blake Sabol, the next Giant to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's the strike.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Next one misses. 2-2. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
That's inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. At the belt and fires. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. Ross Stripling into the game.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Massey in the box now. Takes strike 1.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Jacob Junis up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And to the plate for Kansas City, Drew Waters. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's going to be Nate Eaton. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball. Welcome back onto the bottom of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Marco Luciano. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Laser base hit. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. And up next for San Francisco, J.D. Davis. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Josh Staumont. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And that's in there for strike 1. That misses off the outside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. On the ground to third. And And it gets by him. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out.
Well, these guys were trying to take the lead late in this ball game. It looked like he had a real chance to get in there safely, but the defense was all over it. Close play at the plate. The tag gets him just in time to keep the game tied.
To the batter now, Thairo Estrada. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And fouled off. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Stays alive. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. And the righty deals. And that one is inside.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Haniger in the box now. Takes strike one. And a foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. And those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Really important at bat coming up now.
That one fouled off. Davis, the runner at third. Estrada on second. Yastrzemski on at first with 2 down. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Not even close there. And that's ball 3.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Giants leave him loaded. Still tied 1-1. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. There's a strike.
0-1.
On the inside corner for a strike. 0-2 now. In the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Vinny Professor steps in for the Royals. On the ground, right side. Flores on to first. And there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here is Salvador Perez. Stripling, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Now batting.
2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Edward Olivares. So a change being made at first base. On a pinch run, number 11.
Number 11, Michael Garcia.
And there's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Move to first, and he's back safely. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now, MJ Melendez. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Stripling checks over to first, and he's back. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Gets under it and pops it up. This looks like extra bases.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Olivares on third. Melendez at first. 2 out of the inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Next offering is outside. Out to short. They get the force. And that is that. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Austin Slater. Chapman back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Chapman now 1-run game.
1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2.
That one missed. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Got him! 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Next to hit, Blake Sabol. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And strike 1 to the catcher. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
1 out left for the Giants. Now it's the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. Scott Barlow gets handed the rock out of the pen. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Good eye right there. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Looking to get the tying run on base. And now 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Home team down a run here in the last half of inning number 9. 3-2 now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.